Hi there, it's Harry Kalymnios from thethougugym.com and welcome to today's quick total body flow to get you energized and vital for the rest of the day. So let's get started straight away into Tadasana at the front of our mats here. Big toes touching, heels slightly apart, hips and knees, ankles all in a line, shoulders relaxed, spine nice and straight, chin level, eyes closing as we allow our palms to face forwards, our shoulders to open, and just take a moment here with your eyes closed, getting a sense for your body right now in space. Breathing in and out of the nose, in and out of the belly. Bowing the head, slowly fluttering the eyes open. Inhale, draws the arms up towards the sky. Exhale as you swan dive, bent knees straight back all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale as you step the right leg back, followed by the left leg. Keeping the hands underneath the shoulders. You can come to the knees if you want. Otherwise, we go straight away into our chaturanga. So bring the shoulders down to elbow height. Elbows stay over the wrists. Inhale draws you into your upward dog or your cobra. And exhale, tuck the chin, elevate the hips, roll back, downward facing dog. Have a little pedal through the feet. Hands about shoulder width apart, fingers nice and spread. Index finger, middle finger pointing forwards. And feet about hip width apart, slightly pigeon-toed. Tailbone tilted up to the sky. Chest is working its way towards the thighs, ears between the biceps rotating forwards towards the front of the mat. Okay. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step that right leg through between the hands. Step the left leg through between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Bend the knees, roll up vertebra by vertebra. Arms come up over the head. Take a gentle back bend while engaging the glutes and the thighs. And then exhale, swan dive all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands come down. Step the left leg back, followed by the right leg. Inhale here, exhale. And remember, you can come to the knees if you wish for a half chaturanga. Otherwise, coming all the way down for a full chaturanga, upward dog or cobra. And tucking the chin, rolling back. Downward facing dog, okay? So remember your hand position, pressure going through the backs of the knuckles rather than the wrists is what we want to look for. And heels are working their way down towards the ground here. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg rises. Exhale, step that left leg through between the hands, followed by the right leg. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold down, soften the knees, roll up vertebra by vertebra. Arms come up over the head. Exhale, swan dive all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time stepping the right leg back, holding it there into our long lunge here with the right leg back. Just press forwards and backwards off the back foot, working our joint here. From here, inhale, left hand up towards the sky, easy twist. Looking up towards the left hand, if your neck allows, if not, don't worry. From here, we're going to inhale, come up into a revolved lunge. Okay, so we're facing the left side, our left knee is over our left ankle, our back heel is engaged, our back leg is working towards being straight, our arms are open. And then cartwheel the arms as you rotate the body, coming into warrior two, so lowering the back heel, we find our way into warrior two. Okay, you may need to adjust the positioning of your feet slightly, that's fine, do that now. Knees over ankle, front heel is going towards the back arch of the back foot. Pressure going through the outside edge of the back foot and into the big toes of both feet here. Good. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, straighten the front leg, look towards the sky. Exhale, sink back down to warrior two. So inhale brings the arms up, straightening the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Coming straight away into side angle here. So we're going to bring the left forearm to the thigh, and the right arm sweeps up and over as you twist up towards the sky here. Okay, so chest is facing towards the sky, hand is active, you're not leaning into that front leg so much, or the front forearm, but you're allowing it to support you just ever so slightly. Good. And then inhale back into Warrior Two. Exhale there. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale there. Inhale, reach forwards. And exhale as we come into Trikanasana on the first side here. So left hand down, right hand up. Looking up towards the right hand. Engaging the whole body here. Opening up the thighs. So rotating the hips open. Pressing through the outer blade of the back foot, the big toe of the front foot, and the big toe of the back foot. And then inhale, up, exhale, Warrior Two. From here, cartwheel in the hands, framing the front foot, coming into this long lunge. And then stepping back into high plank or our top of our chaturanga pose here. Again, option to come onto the knees, otherwise full chaturanga down, upward dog or cobra, and then rolling back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step the right leg through between the hands, step the left leg through. Inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale, roll down, and then bend the knees, roll back up to a gentle back bend. And if it's a bit of a struggle for you to do this, you can always bring the hands to the lower back or even separate the feet slightly. Just remember to engage the glutes and the thighs as you do so. And then exhale, swan diving all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, this time frame the front foot, step the left leg back. So we're in long lunge this side. Rocking forwards and backwards a few times here. From here, inhale, easy twist, right hand up towards the sky. Look towards the right hand if you can. If not, then look down to the floor or to the side instead. On the inhale, come up into your revolved lunge. Okay, so knees still over ankle, hopefully. Active back foot, you're twisting at the waist. Maybe you're looking towards the right hand as you separate the hands. Cartwheel in the hands, so following a circle and then lowering the back heel, adjusting the feet as necessary to come into your Warrior Two on the second side. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, straighten the front leg. Exhale, sink back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sinking back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sinking back down. Straight away into our extended side angle as your right forearm comes to the thigh. Exhaling, bringing that left arm all the way up and over. So pressing through the outer blade of the back foot, big toes of both feet, knees over ankle, back leg is engaged, looking towards the forearm or your hand. Hand is active, palm facing down, not putting too much pressure through the right forearm either. And opening up the chest towards the sky. Good. Inhale, back Warrior Two. Exhale here. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And exhale. Setting up for Trikanasana on the second side. Inhale, reach forwards, left hip back, right hand forward. Exhale as you bring the right hand down, left hand to the sky. Finding Trikanasana on this side. Good. Again, look down if you need to, or look to the left rather than up. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, Warrior Two. Cartwheel in the hands, unplugging the back foot, stepping back into our downward dog straight away. So from downward dog here, we're going to just step the right foot outside of the right hand and the left foot outside of the left hand. And we're going to come into Malasana or Yogi Squat as we bring our feet about mat width apart, toes pointing out slightly, knees tracking over the second big toe, elbows inside of the knees, palms pressing together, back straight, looking forwards, rooting the tailbone down towards the ground. Doesn't matter how low you get, maybe even your heels will be raised. If that's the case, maybe you want to put, you know, some scrunched up socks underneath it, or a pillow or a book or something like that to make it a little bit more comfortable for you. From here, lowering the hands down towards the ground, elevating the hips, heel toe the feet towards each other. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, and exhale, just fold down all the way. And just hold it there for a moment, taking the weight into the front of the foot. Taking a ragdoll, quite an intense ragdoll because we've got our feet together here. If it's too intense, separate the feet or even soften the knees. Good. And bending the knees slightly, rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Arms coming up over the head, taking that gentle back bend and then coming into Tadasana. Taking a big step out. Well, I'm going to take it with the right leg. You might want to do whatever leg is going to face the screen for you. So a big step out to the back and turn the feet parallel to the edges of the mat so they're parallel with each other. And your feet or your ankles are roughly underneath where your wrists would be if you were to have your arms outstretched here. Okay, we're going to take our hands behind our back, interlacing them like so. Okay, try and keep the hands together. Often when I teach this in class, when people bring their arms back over, they're separating the hands like this. What I want you to do is to keep them together if you can. You're not going to go as far, but do that at the beginning and then maybe you open up and go a little bit further, but I want you to have it closed. Okay. So interlacing the fingers, keeping the palms together. Maybe you might need a slight softening in the knees here. Draw the hands down the back body, opening up the chest, and then hinging forwards at the hips, and then continuing all the way down, and then taking the hands over the head behind you, as if you're trying to get to the floor with your palms together, okay? Probably not going to happen for many people that quickly, certainly not happening for me right now, or ever, but it's where the intention is. That is important. Good. And inhale, back all the way up. Okay, releasing the hands, taking the grip the other way. So if you were like this before, you're moving everything along one. So it's a little bit of an awkward sensation for you. Same thing, draw the hands down the back body, open up the chest, and then exhale. Dive all the way down, hinging at the hips, bringing the hands all the way over the head. Breathing in here and breathing out. Good. And inhale all the way back up. Release it. Taking Skandasana here. So turning your, well, in my case it's my left foot. So if you're facing me, it might well be your right foot, turning that out and bending into your left knee as you come down. And now as you start to come down, you're going to raise the extended legs foot and come to support onto the heel. Sinking down as far as is comfortable. You might have your other foot raised slightly. See if you can resist that. Come down. Now, you may be fine here. You may need a bit of support behind the leg. That might be a little bit nicer for you as well. So it kind of depends what is feeling good in your knee and in your hip here, but definitely support yourself if you need to. If you don't need to, you can do it without the support. You can maybe squat down, you can take the hands into prayer position, or put the right hand or the left hand in your case maybe down, and then twisting up towards the sky a little bit as well. So do whatever is going to feel comfortable. For me right now, I want to just start working into my hips a little bit like this. So I'm just going to be bouncing up and down using my hands for support. From here, we're going to come onto the other side, lifting the hips slightly, placing that right foot down for you guys, and then lifting up the other heels. Now on this side I have to be a little bit more careful because of a knee injury, and so I'm going to just be exploring, right? Exploring. This is what yoga is all about, self-inquiry. It's not about the ego. It's not about looking great, looking perfect. I'm just exploring. I'm twisting up. How does my hand feel up here? Is it better for my arm to be behind the ankle, or is it nice to be in front of the ankle? Okay, to me, I want to put it behind the ankle. It feels like it's got a little bit more support, and then I can turn up towards the sky, and this feels quite nice. What does it feel like if I put my hand behind me and I start to sink down? That doesn't feel so comfortable for me. So it's all about self-inquiry, this practice. And then inhale, coming back, taking it into the middle, just back to one side, then the other side, as we move from side to side. And then slowly rolling all the way back up to standing, turning the feet out, stepping towards the front of your mat, coming back into our Tadasana or mountain pose here. From here, inhaling the arms up towards the sky, exhale, swan diving all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back into your high plank, low plank, chaturanga, upward dog or cobra, and roll back, downward facing dog. And then roll through and come into tabletop position here onto our knees. So wrists, elbows, shoulders in line, knees underneath the hips, in our tabletop position with our spine neutral, our 4-point or 6-point base here. From here we're going to inhale the left foot away from us and the right arm away from us. Okay, so around body height here. Inhale as you reach away. Exhale, knee comes to elbow. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, knee comes to elbow. Really push through that left hand. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, knee comes to elbow. Inhale, reach away. And hold there. Okay, and now turn the palm towards the left and the thumb pointing up, and just take some micro pulses here with an engaged back foot and engaged arm here. Good. And release back into tabletop position. Inhale, taking cat. Exhale, cow. Oh, sorry, cow to cat. Okay, so inhale as you dip the belly down, rotate the elbow creases forward. Exhale, tilt the tailbone forwards, chin to chest, rounding through the spine. Inhale, looking forwards. Exhale, pushing the floor away. And then coming back to neutral position. Inhaling the left arm, the right foot away. I'm a little bit short on space here. Okay, so reach away on the inhale. Exhale brings the knee to the elbow, around the spine. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reaching away. And then again, pulsing up and down here. Little pulses up and down. Little pulses up and down. And then coming back to tabletop position, taking your cat position, your cow position, inhaling forwards, exhaling, looking towards the navel, inhaling forwards, exhaling, looking towards the navel. Good. Tucking the toes and coming back into downward facing dog. And from here, bending the knees, looking between the hands and stepping or jumping towards the front of the mat before coming into a seated position with your knees bent here. Good. From here, we're going to roll all the way down towards the ground. Just going to do a little bit on the abs to balance what we did on the back. Crossing the right knee over the left knee and coming up into a shins a parallel position here. Good. So we're in this position here and we have our hands by our temples. And we're going to come forwards and back. Okay, little crunches, forward and back. I normally would count these, but I'm talking so I can't. But we're going to do somewhere between 10 and 20 on each side. Good. That's about 12, I think. Maybe you're counting, I'm not. Who knows? Good, and then hold. And then release both feet to the ground. Before you unravel the feet, we're just going to twist over to the left, so taking both knees over to the left, maybe putting the left hand onto the thigh, the right arm away, and then twisting both knees over to the right side, and again maybe putting the right hand on the thigh, left arm away from you, and then coming back to centre, and then swapping the knee, so left knee crosses over right knee, raise the legs, hands by the temples of the head, and then chest comes towards the thighs, or head comes towards the thigh, chest comes towards the thigh, as you take some small crunches here. Taking another 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release the feet to the ground, keep the knees crossed, take the knees over to the right. Left arm extends away, right hand onto the thigh. And then taking both knees over to the left, right arm away. Good. And then unraveling the knees, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Just rolling forwards and backwards a few times, giving yourself a little bit of a spinal massage, seeing if you can stay hovering onto your tailbone when you come up. So just see what the balance is like, bring the chest forwards. Good. And then coming onto the floor, and then just rolling over, so your head is at the back of your mat still, and just coming into a Sphinx pose, just to stretch out the front of the body here, draw the shoulder blades down the back body, gazes forwards, feet about hip width apart, everything relaxed, allow gravity to do a bit of work, try not to pinch too much on the lower back. If that's the case, bring the hands further forward and the elbows further forward and come into a lower position. Good. And then release down, pressing the hands and then coming into maybe a cobra position, or now coming into downward facing dog, facing the back of your mat. Good. And roll through all the way down towards the ground and move, turning back onto your back. Good. From here we take happy baby, bringing the soles of the feet to the sky, hands to the outside edges of the feet, knees coming down, as if you're trying to support the weight of the ceiling with your feet. It's pushing down and you've got to just push up, and then it comes down a little bit. So you push up, and then it comes down a bit when you pull with the hands. Good. Yeah, and then bringing the feet, or the soles of the feet together as you lower the feet towards the floor, knees come out towards the side, taking a Bakasana pose momentarily. So you allow gravity to open up the hips slightly. Maybe you want to push them down a little bit with the hands. Place one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. Close the eyes and start to focus your breath into the belly. In and out of the nose, in and out of the belly. Noticing the belly rise and fall. And then releasing the feet to the corners of the mat, starting to come into a full Shavasana for a moment. Feet flop open, palms facing upwards by the waist, a few inches away. Neck nice and long, shoulders soft, jaw soft, breath soft. Thoughts come and go, just allow them to just breeze through your mind as if they're being blown away by the wind anyway. Starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Taking deeper and deeper breaths. Rotating the ankles and the wrists. Taking a full body stretch, stretching your feet, stretching your arms over the floor, over your head to the floor behind you. Stretching the right side of your body out, the left side of your body out. Bringing your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a good old squeeze and a hug. Telling yourself something nice about yourself. Even if it's you just did a bit of practice for yourself today. And then rolling over to your left or right in the fetal position with your eyes closed and your attention focused inwards towards the space in the centre of the forehead. Maybe creating a little pillow with the hands. Before gently bringing yourself up to sitting on your mat. Spine nice and long. Doesn't matter if you're sitting on your heels or you're sitting on your bottom with your legs crossed or in any other way that you want to. Taking a moment here, bringing your hands into prayer position in front of the heart centre. Perhaps creating a little intention for the rest of your day. What do you want to do, achieve, or who do you want to be today? What characteristics do you want to exemplify? How do you want to be when you interact with people? Do you want to be calm, patient, curious, forgiving, respectful? What is it? Raising your prayer towards your third eye, your forehead, we ask that we always seek the truth. Lowering our prayer towards our mouth, our throat chakra, we ask that we always speak the truth. And finally, lowering our hands towards our heart centre, we ask that we may always be in truth. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing along with me today on this quick little body flow just to get you warmed up and energized. I hope you enjoyed the class. Please do follow along with me on social media. I am The Thought Gym on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. And on YouTube you can find literally hundreds of videos on mindset, resilience, health, well-being, yoga, personal development, success principles and more. So do check that out. And also thethoughtgym.com, where you can find a free energy assessment which is going to help you determine exactly what you need to do to feel energized and vital throughout the day, the week, the month, the year, the life. So please do check out thethoughtgym.com as well as my social media channels, and I hope to see you on the mat very soon. Namaste.